Hi guys, it's Vanessa. So, I was tagged twice by Lisa SD09 originally, and then I was also tagged by Delightful Brunettes to tell you guys my top 5 drugstore faves, like drugstore items. You guys know I love my drugstore items, and you guys know I'm a cheater. So I have the top 5, and then I have a crap ton of honorable mentions, but considering I got tagged twice, I think it's totally okay, because technically that means 5 for each video, right? 5 for each tag, and then 2 extras for each is what I have for you. So I'll just get started because it's almost time for Real Housewives of New York, and I need to watch that. So these are like my ultimate top 5s if I wasn't such a cheater and I had to commit. The first one is my Essence of Beauty Smoky Wide Brush. You have one side that's like this, very large, wide brush, good for highlight application on the brow bone, and it just helps blend out the edges of your crease, and it gets your brow bone in like 1 or 2 swipes. And then on the other side you have like a little tapered, almost like a pencil brush tip, but it's a little fluffier. Really good for depositing color in the outer V area and just getting it there and then blending it out with a better brush. But it's really good for that, or the inner corners. And it's not too bad for crease either, if you want to like place color and then blend it out. I love this brush. I mainly use this side, but I love, love, love this brush so much. Okay, the next drugstore must-have that I love is the Lumini eye makeup base. This stuff is, I think, $10, but CVS had it on sale last year, and I got it for $5. This stuff is a really, really, really good base. It's a little bit more money than L'Oreal Decrease. I've never tried L'Oreal Decrease, but I love this stuff. This to me is comparable to my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Like if I leave my Too Faced at home and I have this, I'm not upset. I'm like, alright, I'm good to go. So I definitely love this stuff. It helps keep your shadows crease-free all day, and is totally comparable to the higher end primers. Next is Milani eyeshadow singles in this pan form. I love the Milani line. I used to snooze by it, but it's actually a great line, and this one is actually already depotted. I just wanted to show you what it comes in. So, which is another great thing about Milani shadows, is that they're very easily depotable through that little hole back there. You just push a pin and they pop out, and they fit in your MAC palettes for easy storage. They're very vibrant. This one is called, I think, Atlantis, and it's a dupe for Electric Eel. And I wore this once to the MAC counter, and everyone there was like, oh, do you have Electric Eel on your eye? It looks so good on you. And I just kind of ran with it. So, yep, very good. Highly comparable, and lots of MAC dupes. You could easily do a Google search for the dupes, the corresponding MAC dupes for the Milani shades, because there's tons of sites out there that mention it. My fourth item is Wet n Wild lipsticks. This one just happens to be 525D. It's not like it's my favorite or anything. I just love Wet n Wild lipsticks because first and foremost, this is like the first thing that got me hooked on beauty was eyeliner and Wet n Wild lipstick. If I didn't have eyeliner, I was okay, but Wet n Wild lipstick, 506A, if I didn't have that dark brown mouth when I was younger, I was not happy. So it's the first makeup product I was loyal to, and now I even like them because they have a lot of color selection and also like different finishes, and they're only $1, so you could test out kind of if you like a color on you for cheap, and then if you don't, or if you do, you can invest in a higher brand. So I'll put some of this on, even though I know when I sit here the lighting's whack, so see, pink. But yeah, I just love them. $1. How can you not like lipstick for $1? And then lastly, my ultimate super duper drugstore must-have is Queen Helene Mint Julep Mask. I love this stuff. It's a great mask. If you tend to be on the oily side, this is wonderful for you. It's just great. It says helps dry up acne, pimples, rinse away blackheads, and shrink enlarged pores. And I believe it does all of that with regular use. I love, love, love this thing. And I also use it as spot treatment. I'll just take some and dab it on as it, go to bed with it, and it looks better in a few days. Excellent, excellent, excellent product. Love it. Okay, now on to the mentionables / Vanessa being a big fat cheater. Okay. Next, another brush I'll mention is the Image Essentials Angled Blush Brush. I love this brush so much. This is drugstore-ish because it's Kmart. But it's just a great brush, as you can see. It's great for contouring. Looks a lot like the MAC one. That's number I don't know because I'm bad at that. But it rarely, if ever, sheds. It's super soft. I have the Essence of Beauty black one that looks like this, but that one's like a little more dense, and this one's fluffy enough so when you apply your highlight or your contour, you can easily blend it out. And it's also fluffy enough to put like a light application of blush, precise blush application. So I really like this brush a lot. Next, I'm going to mention L'Oreal Hip Paints. I only have two, but I actually really do like these a lot. I think they're comparable as far as like wearability to MAC ones because they stay on just as long. They're like when they're on, they're on. However, the consistency is different than the MAC ones, and not in a better way or not in a worse way. It's very hard to explain. It's like they're just different products with the same concept, and then they work the same, but they don't feel the same. But they're both good. But these are really good. I wear this one like when the weather is nice. I do a lot of walking, like just to walk. And this is like my workout walk one because it just kind of looks pretty and stays on all day. And this one, you guys saw it in my smoky purple look. Great base. Next, I'm going to say Sinful Colors Nail Polishes. This is a crazy old bottle. So this is the way they used to look, and then this is the new bottle, nice and pretty. These are great. They come in so many colors, super cheap, and they're, to me, comparable to like the OPI and the China Glaze and all that. And I just like them a lot, so there you go. Next is a new product, but I really like it a lot. The Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. This stuff really does keep you matte for 5 hours. It's very sheer coverage, but it does just kind of finish you. Your pores look smaller. You don't have makeup on. You still look like you, so it doesn't leave any color per se. It just, you know, keeps you matte, which is what we want. So I like this a lot, and it's only $5. Like, come on, good stuff. Next is the Milani Glimmer Strips or Stripes. I always say that. In the pink glimmer. I just showed this in my Splurge versus Steal. It's such a pretty color. I'll show you again. It's on this finger. Such a pretty color. Total dupe for the new MSF. It's just really pretty, and you can go into the individual colors and use them. I like this a lot. Also from Milani is new, and I like it a lot, is the Lip Mixers. This lip gloss is not sticky at all. It has great color payoff. And as far as a tri-colored gloss, I think they were much more successful than MAC in making a good tri-colored gloss, because this one actually has color, and it's not sticky, and the price is right. And then lastly, mascara. Drugstore mascara. This one happens to be L'Oreal Voluminous Natural. Not that it's particularly my absolute favorite, but it is one of my favorites. I just think drugstore mascara is, like, in my opinion, way better than department store mascara. I get less disappointed with it, and if I am disappointed, I'm not out $30. And I feel like it's very comparable, if not better, than department store. So most of my mascara is from drugstores. I love Lash Blast. I would have just straight up said Lash Blast, but I had to throw away my tube. Sad. But I like this one a lot, too, for my everyday daytime. But I think L'Oreal is my, like, my #1 mascara choice, because I love this voluminous. And then, who makes Lash Blast? CoverGirl? I like that. I don't like Colossal. So, CoverGirl and L'Oreal are my mascara go-tos. Colossal, so I guess Maybelline and me, we don't get along too well. And I love Rimmel mascaras too, but I haven't bought any recently. Alright guys, so that is my Vanessa's a Big Fat Cheater top 5 drugstore faves. I'm going to put in the side who I tag because I want to stop recording so I can put this up before the show. Alright guys, talk to you later. Bye.